Okay, it's recording. Alright, hi guys. It is Saturday after the last vlog clip that I did. So I finished The Lights of Prague. It was pretty good. I'm not normally into vampire books, but this one was actually pretty good. I didn't mind it. So basically, this takes place in Prague in about 1868. That actually makes a lot more sense. When they brought gas lights into the city of Prague, and the city formed a group known as the Lamplighters, and they lit the lamps, but they also patrolled the streets for vampires and other demons. Domek is a lamplighter, and we learn about his past, like why he came to be a lamplighter, and then we also meet a vampire. We follow her as well. Her name is Aura, and I don't feel like pronouncing her last name. So her name is Aura, and turns out her and Domek end up having a thing going on. But honestly, the real OTP for me was Kaja and the White Lady. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But if you read this book, if you know, you know. And Kaja also had like the most sense out of any character in this book, quite honestly. So yeah, this is pretty good. It's not too spooky, but it has enough of a feel to it which reminds me, they also bring up anti-Semitism in here. It's not very graphic or anything, but if you are sensitive to that, it does bring up anti-Semitism, which is honestly accurate for the time period of 1868. So yeah, finished that one today. And then I started reading Almost There, which is the newest Disney Twisted Tales. And if anyone from Disney is watching this book series, I would gladly be a sponsor for you so I can get some of the other ones. Let me read them ahead of time, please and thank you. But this is about Tiana, and if you haven't seen Disney's Princess and the Frog, that came out in like 2007, 2008, this takes place during the late 1920s in New Orleans. So basically, following the plot of the movie, what if Tiana made a deal with Dr. Facilier, and I'm not going to tell you what exactly happens because that's a major key plot point. But you know, I'm vibing with it. I like that they I like their approach to the Jim Crow laws and the South and the racism that goes on during this period, which most of these books actually deal with the history, and they're not afraid to get a little dirty and explain things. Like, these are more historically accurate than the actual Disney films, which I like a lot. I'm kind of just chilling with this book because, I mean, The Princess and the Frog isn't really one of my favorite Disney movies that I like to watch. But it's okay. But I could also live without it. But yeah, I'm reading this. Still reading Almost There. I'm probably gonna read some more after I finish this clip up. And then I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna start next. But I'm sure that'll pop up in my next clip. So yeah, see you later. Dad. Stop. Okay, so it's still Friday. I finished Almost There a little bit ago, and then I started The Year of the Witching, and I have some thoughts on this already. I've read the prologue and the first 2 chapters, and while Emmanuel is the main character and she's solid, like, you know, I'm all for Ezra. We'll see if that changes, but like 100% living for Ezra, and I'm having a hard time because I want to just take my time and soak this in, which is really weird because normally I'm not into like cult vibes from books, but I'm really into this and just like reading more and more and finding more about Ezra. So we will see how much I like this then. Okay, so it is Saturday, the next day after those last 2 clips, which I probably should have waited, but I have more updates. I have a lot of updates. So I finished the one book I was reading, but I'll get back to that. And I started in on the complete fiction of H.P. Lovecraft. I finished the first short story in this collection. I'm probably going to be spending most of the rest of the month working my way through that. I also started Nevermore. I'm like first 3 chapters in. I'm on chapter 4. It's okay. It's going good. And then I started yesterday and finished The Year of the Witching. Oh my god. It was so good. So good. Ezra is still my favorite. I was there for Ezra at one point. I mean, Emmanuel was pretty cool too. She was pretty good. But I was there for Ezra. So, yeah, and that's about it for a couple of days. Bye. Hi guys. It is now Monday. Yeah, lots happened. Read some more, but not a lot. So I finished Nevermore, and I started Wondersmith. I have a sticky note covering it. And then I read some more stories from H.P. Lovecraft. And that's about it. As you can see, I'm not super far in Wondersmith. So, yeah. See you soon. Hi guys. Sorry if I sound a little rough. I'm starting to get sick. But, not much has changed from Monday. I did read some more of Wondersmith. Like maybe 2 more chapters. But, yeah, that's about it for these 2 weeks. So, see you next time. Bye.